Mike in Portland, Maine. Over the years, many people have discussed the idea of the Red Rooster. While most people tend to think it was just a rib on Terry Taylor, not meant to go anywhere, I disagree. After hearing Bruce Prichard defend the gimmick, I think I understand what the original intent was. It seems to me they originally wanted him to be essentially what Mr. Perfect became. A young, talented, cocky guy. Cocky, I see what you did there. A young, talented, cocky guy who in his own eyes could do no wrong. The only difference is Kurt Hennig embraced it and was fantastic, while Terry just clucked and strutted. What are your thoughts? Yeah, well, Mr. Perfect didn't have fucking red spiky hair on top of his head that meant to look like a rooster. I think there's a pretty big difference there you're leaving out, Mike. I love you, Mike, but you're leaving out a pretty big fact here. This guy had red spiky hair on top of his head to make himself look like a rooster. He never stood a chance of being taken seriously. And just because Bruce Prichard defends a lot of bullshit from back in the day. So I don't doubt that he would want to defend it because it reflects poorly on him if he had anything to do with it. Of course, he's going to defend this shit. There is no defending this shit. There is no defending this. It's like putting Dusty in polka dots. They didn't do that because, hey, this is going to really get this guy over. He got himself over. But you don't take a guy like Dusty Rhodes doing what he was doing back then. He's the common man. He's the everyman, this great baby face, and you dress him up in polka dots and a headband. There's only one intent when you do something like that. And yes, it's up to the performer to try to make it work. Dusty made it work. Had he stuck around longer and had they really put some more of a push behind him, he could have been even bigger in WWE. Dusty made it work. The Red Rooster, okay, Terry Taylor, he didn't exactly make it work. You know, good wrestler. Very good wrestler. But he was dressed like a fucking rooster. That's it. It's like Mantar. If Mantar showed up on Monday Night Raw wearing that fucking... What is that head even called? The tar head, whatever the fuck you want to call it. If he showed up on Monday Night Raw as Mantar, wearing that stupid head, and all of a sudden he's doing all these wrestling holds. He's this great wrestler. He's doing flips. Could he have made that work? I don't know. He's still fucking Mantar. Probably not.